Y'all know what the fuck going on. It's summer now. Shout out to Grape Tea News and this bitch. Yeah, they didn't get around with some money.
We're going to start off with Erica. Yes, you guys, we got a crossover with Jocelyn's brothel, okay, Jose's brothel. So Erica defends Gregory saying the N-word. Yo, did y'all see this? She says, I mean, effing black men, okay, FBA men, and having FBA kids kind of makes you a little more black. Heavy on the black kid part. What?
What?
Huh? I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is you talking about?
Shut when you think about it.
Up.
I don't know what it. I don't know, y'all. I'm questioning people's logic and their thinking patterns at this point. Mental illness. I don't know, y'all. I am truly confused right now.
You out your fucking mind.
And okay. We question if she should be saying the damn N-word at this point. Right? When it come to Erica.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
We'll just leave it at that. So Tinka jumps in and keeps defending her stance on defending Gregory. Right? Y'all saw this? Look, Tinka, shout out to Zeus Going Bad 2.0 for the post. It says, Stinkabella isn't feeling the fans disliking her over the fact that she defended Gregory in recent episodes. Says she's standing on what she said about Gregory being able to use the N-word. Fair use.
Trying to bring this shit up. If Gretch can't say nigga, then neither can Smiley, Anna, or anybody else that's another race other than black.
I agree with that. Okay. I don't get it. Check all of them too. Like, I'm trying to make it make sense. Look, she says, y'all find any reason to try to not like me. No, you do this to yourself. What? Y'all find any reason to try not to like me, and I don't care. I'm going to stand on how I feel. I don't care if the whole world is against me. Like I said, if Gregory can't say it, neither can anyone else who's not African American.
Shit right now. Leave me the fuck alone.
Right.
Real shit.
It's true.
Fuck, going snatch what? What?
That was crazy.
Mind your business. Mind your business. But you took her in the back.
Shut the fuck up.
Y'all, this whole situation is just so weird. Why are we going through... Y'all, didn't we go through this on Baddies Caribbean? Wasn't that 3-4 seasons ago? What, 3? Caribbean, Midwest, Africa. Why are we... Y'all, that's how irrelevant Gregory is that she came back on the show, right? And that's the same storyline. Transformer, what's between your thighs? I'll just leave it at that, man. Any food. So Suki throws shade at Stinkabella for sticking up because she's obviously on Gregory's side. So Suki like, hey, you know what I mean? She calls out. Oh my God, y'all. Why she get the Django picture, y'all? You remember from Django? Remember Samuel Jackson and Leonardo DiCaprio? He was the master and he was the slave. Oh, she says she don't play about her master. Y'all, give her credit. That's funny. I ain't gonna lie. Give her 10s, give her 1s. That's funny.
You pissed her off when you said.
Bitch. That is funny. I'm sorry.
Hey, hold on. This shit ain't funny. It ain't funny, but it is.
Yeah, I mean, she chose her side. Yeah, I'm not sure if Stink is FB. Yeah, I question that too. She shouldn't be saying anything. That's a whole other. You see, they don't understand. Anyways, so Suki goes out of her way to get some receipts. She got Gregory's mugshot. Okay, she got Gregory mugshot. Okay, shout out to Blake Spills Baddie's Tea for the post. Interesting. When she was arrested, all right, March 11, 2021, all right, it says female, right, for the gender, and for the race, it says WHITE. Interesting. Huh.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
But remember, they keep pushing that she's not, right, from the Caucasus Mountains. She's Puerto Rican. And I'm just like, you still should be saying, like, what is up with her, like, her obsession with, man, bruh. Jayla said it best on Baddies Caribbean, right? They all want to be us until it's time to be us, until it's time to fight for us. Kendrick said it best. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Clock it.
Wow.
Clock that T.
So I feel like Suki ate in that situation, to me personally. Suki ate, okay? Now, Summer ate as well, okay? Because Summer keeps spilling tea, right? Okay, and everybody keeps looking at her like she lying, blah, blah, blah. But just let time go by and it keeps it keeps happening, right? People thought she was lying about this, her and Lex hooking up. That ended up being true. People thought she was lying about Dolly being on the prescriptions. That ended up being true, right? And it's a lot of other situations. Remember, she brought up the whole Gretchen and Nunu fighting situation, and nobody heard about that. I didn't see it in the trailer. I don't remember any other baddies bringing it up or nothing like that. But she said Gretchen beat up Nunu, right? I don't know if they cut that out or whatever. Well, come to find out, Summer was telling the truth about that too. I didn't know about Nunu and Gretchen beefing. Did y'all know that? It says Nunu says Gretchen kept disrespecting her throughout the entire season. Oh, so they do got beef.
Friend, or disrespecting me when I'm talking to her and I'm being a real bitch to her. She disrespecting me, knocking my phone out my hand, slapping my shit. Bitch, y'all stupid. Bitch, you go fight for a hoe like that then. Cause I ain't about to fight for no hoe like that.
Now, I will give Nunu her credit. She was standing on business about that. She was like, she shouldn't be saying that. Like, that ain't cool. Woody woo woo woo. So I will say that. Nunu was like, she shouldn't be saying it. Right? They was like, Nunu, they was like, Anna and Mariah. She was like, yeah, none of them should be saying it. Damn. Now, I do think Nunu's FBA. Y'all can let me know. I could be wrong. But I do think she's FBA. Right? Now, who we know who's not, who was on Gregory's side from the jump, fighting Jayla for bigger, and Gregory talking about Jayla was bullying them, right? Was Lex, okay? Big Legatron. So Big Legatron speaks about her situation, her beef with Tavy, okay? And how they got into it. Shout out to All Things Baddies USA for the post. Let's see what she got to say, right? It says Big Legatron talks about why her and Tavy baby fought on Lex on last night's episode, and also talks about Summer giving, what Summer say? Summer giving her input. Okay, she didn't like that. Okay.
Girl, you wasn't there. How are you going to say what's the truth or what's not the truth or this or that? You were not there. You were recovering from your face. You weren't there. Why are you speaking on something that you weren't there at? And they also could have too. Tavy tried to say, I asked her for a picture at New York Fashion Week. Girl, I don't know what is up. Y'all be trying to make it seem like I be, what? Be me? Ask you for a picture, Tavy. Why would I do?
I could have sworn Lex kind of said something like that. Didn't she do an interview and she was talking about how cool she was with Tavy? She wanted to take a picture and be cool with her, and she was pretty, and I don't know, bro. Unless that's the Mandela effect. Y'all let me know if y'all remember that. Why? And Lex, I'm telling y'all starting to see the real Lex. Lex is feeling herself. We saw the same dynamic happen with Scotty over the evolution from Baddie South all the way to now. She feeling her. What do you mean you? Yeah, you. I don't get it. Like, you just so much better than her? I don't get it. Do you look better than her? Sure. But I don't, like, okay. Y'all all on the same platform. Y'all was obviously at the same booking, at the same fashion show. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I don't understand that. Like, me? Yeah, you. Ain't nobody on Baddies better than the other, obviously. They all get the same treatment. Obviously, it's favoritism and some more than others and stuff like that. But for the most part, y'all, they all be going through the same type of stuff. Because you would think Tommy was getting special treatment. Apparently, Tommy was getting beat up on this season. Right? So that's pretty interesting. But anyways, let me run this back.
You wasn't there. How are you going to say what's the truth or what's not the truth or this or that? You were not there. You were recovering from your face. You weren't there. Why are you speaking on something that you weren't there at? And they also could have too. Tavy tried to say, I asked her for a picture at New York Fashion Week. Girl, I don't know what is up. Y'all be trying to make it seem like I be, what? Be me? Ask you for a picture, Tavy. Why would I do that? Why would I ask you for a picture? And at that point in time, reunion was like almost a week away. Girl, I know I was finna beat you at reunion. Why would I want a picture with you at New York Fashion Week a week before?
But we seen them at a booking hanging out, taking pictures together. I'm confused. Hold on. Do y'all remember this?
I seen Tavii at the New York Fashion Week, and
Oh, why do they gotta do this music, y'all? She said her and Tavy talked at the New York Fashion Week, and she was acting super cool with her. Hold on. I'm gonna find it, y'all. Drop some grapes in the chat. That's why y'all come over here.
And what happened, girl?
I seen Tavii at the New York Fashion Week, and
Well, I guess it's just music regardless. My bad, y'all. Fair use.
the first thing I said when I seen her was, man, she looks good.
Wow.
She looked good. She had on white boots. Her
Basically, y'all, she was like just giving Tavy her flowers. She was she liked Tavy. Like, now she's like, oh yeah, like, girl, I ain't no busy with you. No, I'm just like, oh, is you cool? I knew I wasn't tripping, y'all. I'm telling you, I remember this. We're the Baddies historians. We're the Baddies out. This is my job. This is what I'm supposed to do, y'all. Right? I'm supposed to remember this stuff. So in my mind, I'm like,
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Summer was telling the truth. That's why Tevin was like, bro, we was cool. Like, I'm telling y'all, it's just a lot of lying and weird stuff going on.
I need that. that's how it kind of it escalated from there. But I was just tired because I'm like, we was still on set and I went on live and I had seen her talking. And I'm like, bruh, why is she talking? Like, you doing all this stuff on the internet, girl, you still have to see me. Like, we still have to see each other in real life. So what was you saying on the internet? But I really gave her grace for real. Because I was chilling. I let her get in my face. I was like, ooh, girl, you should have really, but I didn't.
She did give her grace. We know Lex could have did her bad. We've seen it before. But I don't know, bro. I'm just not, it's not organic. Lex totally lost me, y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
This is just not organic to me, you know? It's not, you know what I mean?
Got it. Noted. You're a weird bitch.
I'm just saying. You said so she wants Summer to cover for her regardless, but didn't take her side with Tashiki. Right! I didn't get that. That's why I didn't understand that. Like, I'm like, why do y'all, like, she don't even like y'all. Right? But any fool. Apparently, that's not the only person that got issues with Tavy, right? Lex, obviously. And obviously she was calling out Summer for that. But K Rican, okay? K Rican has something to say about Tavy as well. And Tavy spills the tea that we already all knew. We knew, okay, that they only tolerated Tavy. She was not a part of their crew, right? Tavy and Russian Cream were the floaters of Baddies USA. Hear me out. Elsie was like a lone wolf that got along with the big three, right? But she kind of do her own thing, and I respect that about her. Summer was the same way until Lex and Dolly attached themselves to her, right? Without her asking too, by the way. Okay. But Tavy at the beginning tried to room with the big three. They was not rocking with her on Baddies Africa, right? Then she was rocking with Russian Cream and Elsie, right? Then she started rocking with the Petty Three, right? After fighting them, by the way, which is kind of weird. Then she started rocking with them, especially after they was beefing with the big three. She fought Lex and Dolly, so automatically they was rocking with her, and they was on her side. The fans was with her, but it's crazy. Anyways, so Catfish spilled the tea and saying that they only tolerated her because of Fanta. And we keep hearing about that. I be clocking tea, y'all. Oh my God. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. Here, check this out, y'all. Shout out to Zeus, hottest tea for the post. Catfish with some things to say about Tavy. Okay?
Like everybody talking about how you seen Tavy trying to tell Fawn not to say your name. Like, I'm not bothered by that because this bitch been a hater. You know what I'm saying? Like, I only tolerated her because of Fauna, and I'm real enough to say that. Like,
didn't I tell y'all something was fishy when Tavy kissed Fanta in Africa? Remember when she kissed her on the nose? I said,
you bitches is freaky.
They're fucking each other.
Hear me out. I'm telling y'all, drop some grapes in the chat. That's why y'all come over here, y'all. This is Grape Tea News Too. Okay, hear me out. Don't this sound very familiar with Russian Cream relationship with Lex, and Dolly and Summer only tolerated her because of Lex? And now we know the history between Summer and Lex. So is it just out of the realm, right? Out of the realm of possibilities that there was something going on with Lex and Russian Cream? You know, the one that she chased down the damn street and ripped her pants in London, was running 2-3 blocks down the street. I'm just saying. It's a lot of stuff going on, y'all. I'm just, So K Rican only tolerated Tavy because of Fanta, the same way Summer and Dolly tolerated Russian Cream for Lex. I'm just saying, we'll leave it at that.
Out here, like everybody talking about like, oh, how you seen Tavy trying to tell Fauna not to say your name. Like, I'm not bothered by that because this bitch been a hater. You know what I'm saying? Like, I only tolerated her because of Fauna, and I'm real enough to say that. Like, girl, like you been on it from the beginning when you wanted to be cool with us, and then as soon as the cameras cut on, then you want to fight for Elsie when you know you didn't like Elsie. Then goddamn, fucking not even 24 hours later, you punching that bitch in the motherfucking face,
which was crazy. And it's crazy that you said that. This is the exact scene that you're talking about. Tavy said, "Stay out of my business," because that's why her and Elsie got into it, because her and Russian Cream clocked her about how you hanging out with the ops.
That's your problems. Please do me a favor. Don't worry about what I be doing with other bitches.
I'm telling you, it's a lot of fishy business going on, figuratively and literally.
It was just like, you don't know what you want to do. You're an opportunist, bitch. You a fucking camouflage. You just try to be down with anybody. And I've been so fine about that. But y'all wanted to be on that Jersey shit or whatever the fuck you got going on. So, okay, cool. I'm going to ride with my bitch. I'm going to ride with Fauna. But at the end of the day,
you know what happened to her southern accent? It's right up there in the Bronx, where she from. That's a good catch, though. She do sound totally, this the real K. Regan.
Never like that. It's like, look at her and look at us. You know what I'm saying? I'm being 1,000.
Now that's shade. She trying to say she hurt, and you know that you see what she trying to say. She said, look at Tavy and look at her and look at the petty three. That was shade. That was. What do you mean by that?
Why would you say that?
Fix it.
Why would you say that?
Bitch, that's shade. Humble yourself.
We know, basically, you can't sit with us. It's giving Mean Girls, plastics.
But at the end of the day, like, she never liked that. It's like, look at her and look at us. You know what I'm saying? I'm being 1,000% true. Like, girl, fuck you. You just want to click up with us to go against Lex, boo. That's the real tea.
Man. I mean, obviously, I do feel as if all of the baddies are fake. Have weird tendencies and personalities and stuff like that, but it's levels to this, right? So it's some that's more than others. And I would definitely give Tevin, right, Tavy, and Russian Cream the side eye, just how they was moving and hopping from click to click like that. Now, Lex and Dolly have put themselves in that same situation to me now, especially because we're going to talk about it tomorrow, but we're going to talk about Bigger and Lex getting into it in Korea. And Bigger basically clock her tea about they not your friends. You chose Tashiki and Bigger and Anna, right? And they crew or whatever. They click Scotty and all of them over Summer and Dolly, who was really rocking with you. And now look how they talking to you. Look how they get at you. And look how they use Tashiki as a defense. Cause you know, it's just funny, y'all. But any food, Nunu jumps into the situation now. Okay. All right. Shout out to Real Baddie Talk for the post, okay? And apparently, Nunu got beef with Tavy and the Petty Three. Yeah, she got beef with everybody. Damn, that's messed up. They didn't bring Jo on the show for her to have some type of backup. So it says Nunu Ford, that's her last name. Nunu. Old reacts to the latest Baddies USA episode, saying she ran through the whole crew. What? That's a crazy choice of words. And never needed a click. Okay, and throw shade at Tavy, Kold Killa, Fanta, and K. Rican. Ooh. She says Nunu running through the whole crew. You know I never gave a F. She says Tavy did the same thing this week that she was complaining about last week, when in reality, they both was doing it. She was literally trying to follow behind Kold Killa and Fanta, and they don't even like her for real. Ooh! She was better off staying neutral and not trying to be a part of a clique that don't even F with you. 8, not 7, not 9, 8.
Clock it.
I can say the same thing about Lex. I told y'all. Man. She says, you can say whatever you want about me, but you can't ever say I needed a click or needed a soul or I'm following behind people. It's literally one-man army, which is true. I'll give her credit, each and every single time. And I'm the same bit, whether it's one or y'all or a group. Or if it's one of y'all or a group of y'all. Why she spell like this, y'all? Lord have mercy. Or one of y'all or a group of y'all against me. That's it. That's all. I've stated the same thing since day one. Never lied about nothing and never ducking neither. How is 4 people sharing the same storyline? So nobody's going to find their own business? She ain't, y'all.
Clock that T.
I gave you a storyline. The storyline is me.
We might have to run that back. I gave you a storyline. The storyline is me, which is true. What is Fonta, Kold Killa, is Tavy, and K. Reekin storylines without Nunu? Other than that, Tavy just got beat up by Lex. Other than that, what's up? Well, Tavy did fight Tommy too, so okay. So Tavy been doing her thing, I guess.
I gave you a storyline. The storyline is me.
But you can say the same thing about Nunu too. What's her storylines without them? So what else? She says, oh my God, this is shade. It says Reekin and her homegirls from the local traps at home watching Nunu. Oh my God.
Why would you say that?
Fix it.
Why would you say that?
Oh my God.
Fuck.
No shade. No shade. No comment. No comment. I'll leave it at that. She says, oh, this is the live where K. Reekin was off the perk 30, allegedly. And she fell asleep. So she says, get up, sleepyhead. It's 2 down and 2 to go. Bro, they so damn messy, bro. Yeah, I told you the behind the scenes, the IG and all that. Yeah, the beefs is way better than the actual show. So Nunu actually, so K. Reekin responds, right? K. Reekin responds to Nunu, right? Shout out to Zeus High to see for the post. So she reposted this post of Nunu only being relevant because of who her baby daddy is, right? It says, Antonio, that's one thing Nunu go do is talk about her baby daddy.
Where her baby daddy talking about him somewhere. Antonio. What's his name is Antonio Brown. The infamous Antonio Brown.
Which is, I mean, off the field, y'all, he's definitely a crash out. But on the field, y'all, he's a Hall of Famer. He's one of the best wide receivers of all time, which is crazy to see the downfall of Antonio Brown. But so it says on No, she called her No. Baby daddy, you're a loser. Ooh.
It's on my baby's head. And it's on my baby's head.
So Nunu responds and says, Reekin, please. The only person, place, or thing that's scared of you is a dentist and a dental plan. Oh! Whoa.
Wait. Let me think.
What?
Bruh, Nunu is on. Hey, Nunu on one right now, huh? It's more, y'all. Shout out to Zeus Network T for the post. It says Nunu says her and Rican been beefing before Baddies USA and that nobody said nothing until the cast dropped. Yeah, we know. Yeah, they was beefing during Baddies Africa. Yeah.
Who I had my issue with. So let's clock the team. Once they dropped the Baddies USA cast photo, that's when you said something. Because you need a storyline. Which Donnie clocked that T when she went at it with y'all. You need a storyline. Once again, Fauna ain't have nothing going on. She piggybacked off of what was going on with Kate Rican. I never once told Fauna that I wasn't going to say nothing to Kate. That's a lie. I want Zeus to pull the mics so we can really lay this shit out. And the fact that they keep acting like they fighting for Kate Rican, fighting for Kate Rican. So if that's what we fight for Kate Rican, why was the conversation had to me off camera about Kate Rican? If that was the case, if y'all fighting for Kate Rican, y'all could have just came in as soon as I came in and started with the Kate Rican shit. A conversation was had to me off camera. So that means y'all didn't really want no issue behind Kate Rican. Once again, I've always stated since day one when I got there that we didn't have to fight about it. But we definitely had to address it. Because when I came in, she didn't say nothing, I ain't say nothing. Okay, cool. So if it ain't nothing, let's please address the situation. We can't act like it didn't fucking happen. You get what I'm trying to say? So that's all that was. That's all it was. Let's just call this shit for what it is. When Lily had to talk with all of us, Fauna was included in that talk, I was included in that talk, we all had to talk. Right? Okay, cool. I'm the one.
Yeah, so basically, she basically saying a lot of this is scripted. She said they talked behind the scenes, why you didn't talk about it on camera, you know, why y'all didn't bring nothing up until the cash dropped, which is true. I don't remember them getting into it until after the cast was dropped, and that's when Kold Colorist and Fonta and even Malaya Lynn all jumped in. Was it Malaya Lynn? Or was it? I think Malaya Lynn did jump in that situation, right? I'm getting it mixed up. Or was that the Anna situation? No, it was. Yeah, because my bad. Malaya Lynn did jump in because she was taking Nunu side, my bad. Yeah, so Malaya Lynn jumped in against Kold Colorist and Fonta for Nunu. So yeah. So she like, this is just for clicks and views. Y'all ain't serious, right? Y'all ain't fighting for no Kate Rican, right? She comes back and says basically she was standing on business throughout the whole season. She didn't need no help. You know what I mean? She did what she had to do. Right? It says Nunu said she didn't sneak anyone. She gave everybody a fair fight this season. And we know they didn't do that with her because we saw it looked like Fonta and Kold Colors was trying to jump on Nunu the latest episode.
I kept everything clean. I gave everybody fair ones. Bitches was trying to do little sneaks, trying to do all that to get their moment. I gave everybody fair fights. I didn't jump in nobody's shit. I let shit rock out. Kate Rican came. I made sure I didn't get close to her. I moved from by her. I let her get her ass beat by Tinka while I was waiting to get my hand wrapped so I could wrap my hand up. I gave everybody their respect. I didn't jump in nobody's business. Remember, y'all told me mind my business. I ain't jumping nobody's business. I stayed true to me.
I guess. So Kold Colorist jumps in. Okay. Kold Colorist responds. I haven't heard from Fonta. Fonta and Tavy haven't said anything. So it's been pretty much just Kate Rican, Catfish, and now Kold Colorist jumps into the situation because obviously she was mentioned. So you know she ready to pop it.
Bring the popcorn. This finna get good.
So shout out to Zeus Network T Incorporated for the post. Okay. Let's see what the Kold Colorist had to say. It says Kold Colorist calls out Nunu in her recent live and speaks on the last episode of Baddies USA.
First full season, boo. So pipe down, relax. And like I said, you wasn't going to have no camera time until we start getting into it. You didn't even probably have one confessional. But like I said, I never said I was going to fight you. I never said I was going to come in and say anything to you. All I said was, stop talking about my friend. You feel me? You the one who went on live a couple of days before filming and said you was going to check my temperature. And it took you about 4 days to even say anything, and you wasn't even on that. But I don't even play like that. Like if we gonna be in each other's face, you gonna get punched just like I did. I don't play them type of games. So I think y'all got it confused where I said something first. Yes, I did. I did say chill on my friend, but I never said, hey, when I see you, I'm going to fight you. Hey, I'm going to say something. I just said chill. You said no, but you did chill. So there was no reason for me to say something to you. You're the one who went on live and said that you were going to check my temperature, and you didn't. So yeah, let's just be clear, babe. You talk about, did you get your body done? You build like Shamar. Like, this is the same bitch that got everything done. Like, humble yourself. I hate a hypocrite ass bitch. Like, I don't like that. And I popped you right in your mouth like you was my kid. Like, literally, shit smacked you right in your shit. Fuck are you talking about? Fuck out of here, bitch. And yeah, I'll see you at the reunion, babes. That's it, y'all. Now back to laying down in my bed in my faja, cause I don't look like Shamar no more. Fuck, bitch. And bitch, you got your chain snatched. How about that, bitch? You got your chain snatched. So you want to sit and talk about bitches? Bitch, you looking dumb as fuck with your motherfucking chain. I went to PA, they was clowning you. And my mom, they show me hella love. They don't fuck with you. You got your shit snatched in PA. You up.
Bro, why Kold Killa be talking like she just the biggest gangster in the world? Girl,
this is just not organic to me. You know, it's not. You know what I mean?
Bitch, calm down. Like, bitch, calm down. It's just Instagram.
You're not like that. Bitch, you pineapple, coconut, juice, sweet. How? Fuck is we saying, bitch? You sweeter than sweet, bitch. On the dead homies, bitch.
Any food. I'll keep y'all updated. They're setting it up for Nunu to pretty much fight everybody at the... Look, they have to do this, especially if Summer's not showing up. I really don't want Daisy to show up either, or Marsh, because they're going to boost those ratings for that reunion. That reunion can be crazy lit with Summer, Daisy, and Marsh showing up, right? Now with Nunu go have to do her big one or something like that, because she got a hit list. She got to fight Fanta, Trick Daddy, and Kold Killa, right? And if Summer came, she'd be with Summer, right? And then K-Rican too. There you go. Oh, and Gretchen. Damn, she got a hit list, y'all. That's 5 people. Yeah, she got to get in the paint. So, but I'll keep you guys updated, man. That was Nunu beef with everybody. And then remember, and Nunu was the only one that was one of the only ones saying that Gregory shouldn't be saying the N-word too. So I was cool with that. I was down with that, man. But I'm just not satisfied, y'all. I keep having to tell y'all this is 35 cast members on the show, and it's still centered around a lot of the same BS storylines. You know, where's the Bad Girls Club girls at? Camilla had a beef with a lot of girls, right? We never really we didn't get to see Bree versus Natalie, right? You know, I don't know. I'm just Janelle ain't did nothing all season. Jayla.
Fuck you talk about? You came on the show for no fucking reason. Whether your check cleared or not, bitch, we don't know you. Who are you?